Hello there, and welcome back to yet another episode of A Planet Zoo. Today is the second last day of the beta time. This is pre-recorded mainly because I was trying to save up some stuff for us here on the channel. Little side note, tonight I'll be streaming again on Twitch. I'm not even sure, maybe I'm even streaming an hour on YouTube before moving over to Twitch, not really sure, but I'm just wanting to say that to you so you can check out the channel tonight if I'm live or not. That'll be the last time for a month's time, actually, until the game is finally released. And yeah, I'll be very sentimental maybe, because I don't know, it's just, I'm so much into this game, and the last couple of days felt like very weird because it really was such a huge rush to do some stuff, because it really is ending. Like, it's really something different to have kind of an ending date to a game like that. It's just, you know, you normally are used to have the game forever and you can just do whatever you want, and you know, these kind of beta-ish weeks are so restricted in terms of time that you run into some severe time issues, I want to say. And this really didn't really feel that good, to be honest. And yeah, I rushed some of my projects, which is also, you know, sacrificing the quality a little bit, but I think I'm fine. I just tried to, you know, fill in this zoo as much as possible so that tomorrow evening we end up on a level that I think we can all be very happy with. For today's episode, it will be a mix of this time-lapse episode, which is the first 6-ish minutes, 7 maybe, and then we will meet each other in the real-time part. That said, it's also why I'm not taking too long for this voiceover in the beginning, because once in the game I can show you stuff way more easy, and you guys can check it out and have some, you know, opinion on that one, because it's really, as I said, it's not that much that I built here, but I feel like it really looks dope. And the cool thing about Planet Zoo is you can create wonderful looking stuff with 0 effort, but you can make absolutely gorgeous stuff with some more effort. And the cool bit is it's a bit different than Planet Coaster was. So in Planet Coaster, I have to admit that some of the casual builds didn't really look that well. It's not down to the creators necessarily themselves. It's basically down to the game, because the game, well, it didn't offer that many customization options as Planet Zoo is, and by default you need to, you know, you're forced into using a lot more of the creative tools available by building the habitat. You need to use the rocks, you need to use the foliage, you need to use terrain painting and all that kind of stuff that easily makes up for a bit more forcing people into making some good looking stuff. So I think that's also part of the reason why everything looks a lot better than it really does in Planet Coaster, for example. I'm really happy with that, but again, I can't wait to be finally able to spend 6 to 8 hours again on one single habitat, because the much I would love to do this right now, I see no point in doing this, simply because the moment that you are trying to make some content, but also, you know, beta is here to test, and the reason behind testing is to make as much as possible. And if surely I could have done easily like 3 habitats in total, nothing more than that, just to be very creative on that one and just be very intricate and make the craziest design ever. But for me, it's really not the point about testing, so I wanted to have at least try to get every animal. I didn't succeed, but not because I didn't go for it, it's just that I never had enough conservation credits to get all of the animals, but that's another story. So yeah, again, I am really pleased with everything, how it worked out. But now let's stop on this point and go into the real-time part to talk you guys through the actual status quo of the park, and also to show you what this beautiful little tortoise habitat and the backstage area looks in the game actually. So hey everyone, and here we are in the real-time part. So as promised, I am showing you the lovely exhibit from actually the close-up. You can see it's over here. I'm trying to move the camera very cleverly because there is a lot more in the future that I already did. I don't want to spoil you with it, so I'm just moving the camera very carefully. And yeah, you can see this is the Tortoise habitat. If you've looked closely into the time-lapse, you've seen that I messed up at the beginning with the different species. Now I fixed it in the end, but yeah, I'm just happy that they're living in here. This little habitat is really, it's very small indeed, but it's enough for the size of the animals, and potentially they're getting a lot more stress in the future. So as soon as I've researched the double-sided glass, I'm even willing to change that maybe tomorrow evening in the live stream, which is actually, is it today evening for you in the live stream? It is today evening for you in the live stream. Holy, I need to get my facts right. So this is what I did with the tortoise habitat. You can see I used my blueprint, but as you can also see, what are you even doing over there? Guys, what are you, it's just like, why? Can you just go back to the path? Thank you. Okay, rule issue fixed over here. So yeah, I needed to use different roofs again to fulfill the hard shelter need, whatever. It's just weird. It doesn't really work with these kind of things anyways, because I believe they can't really go beneath there. And yes, I put some roofs in, as you can see, to make it actually work, but they still need so much hard shelter, it's unbelievable. But yeah, the more important thing, actually for me personally, I think it's more cool that we do have the backstage access over here, which I was about to say the people are just using, like, why, but they just don't. Can we also move that one over here, please? Thank you. Game, thank you. So yeah, that's easily happening. So now as we go further into the next area, you can see this is the little traverse area I made. It's the bridge you already know from the beginning, but there's so much change now. The whole area looks so much different. You can't really spot anything now. You can, if you look briefly through here, you can see the stuff just crossing. I just love this little bit over here that you can see actually the stuff moving through here. It's a little bit of a, I don't know, realism aspect, not too crazy, but you know, it's just what I wanted to do. Over here I covered this up with yeah, some bamboo and some, I don't know, what is that even? I can't even recall the name of this plant. I just put some planters in here. I just put another tree up here so we have a bit more shade, the people are not that hot. And if you go over here, you can't really see too much to the right hand side, just a little bit of the backstage area, but that's it. To the left hand side I closed off that area with a lovely little wall, and also put the tree in here, which is supported by another trunk, which is just a lovely little bit of nature here. And we have the little balloon shop, nothing crazy, nothing fancy looking. It's just very simple, very plain, but I think it does the job. So we have a bit of a spare field over here, which might get some trees and stuff in the future. We see the Galpi shop over here. There's our old tiger habitat. We still don't have a tiger again, because reasons. I mean, because I don't have conservation credits to get one. And we are back here. You can see this is the lovely building we did last time. Over here you can see the tower. Just you know, it's kind of cool because now you can see that I had a plan in mind to build that building. So from over here it really does fulfill a purpose, and you can go up there and watch the Gharial actually. And if you're standing over here, you can see the tortoises having fun in their habitat, and there's another one in the back drinking from the fountain. Actually, where's the second one? We've got the two giant galapagos tortoises here. We have one aldebra tortoise over here, giant one. Where's the second aldebra one? Is it all? Did it also die? Because I had 4 in total. Maybe it's dead. I don't know. It seems to be. Oh God, they are all magically disappearing in my zoos. Are you okay? I think that might be also the problem. They are just killing themselves by sticking into the fountains. Not a good idea, guys. Oh, look at the graphics. Just look at it. Just look at it. Just look at it. The game just looks so freaking stunning. Alright guys, that's it already from today's episode. I just want to briefly give you an overview. And now, talking of an overview, let me just show you this one. It looks so nice, doesn't it? I mean, the game really looks so awesome. I really do like how the game actually looks from every angle. It doesn't matter if you're like high up in the air or if you're very up close. That's what they kind of said to us that it will happen, and it did happen, so I'm really happy about that. So again, thank you for watching again this episode. Hope I could please you with this video for today. There will be more time-lapse stuff from this park, of course. Quite a few more episodes planned, so don't worry, I got you covered. And yeah, have a good evening, guys, and hope to see you over live streaming. See you then, and bye. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching this video, I really do appreciate that. As always, make sure to check out also my social media channels. You can find me everywhere under @Rudi Rennkamel. Also big thanks to the crew, you can see it on the left hand side right now. And as always, if you want to see more, you click that card on the top right. And if you want to stick around because you like the stuff you've just saw, whatever, you know what I mean, just click that sub button, which is to the bottom right of the screen right now. But everything else I can say is have a great time and see you next time. Bye guys.